Rubber City Wrestling. Management, in particular. You keep talking about this main event match, this Bunkhouse Stampede, the Yetty Memorial Bunkhouse Stampede, and you have yet to announce any participants. You want to tease about secret or special appearances for this match, and that's all well and good, but all you've got so far is rookies saying they might be there. Students, wrestlers, or wannabe wrestlers that couldn't fill my boots, let alone lace them up. So allow me to be the first star, the biggest star in Rubber City Wrestling is declaring himself for the Yetty Memorial Bunkhouse Stampede, a match made just for me because nobody in RCW knows more about weapons than Spike Ronan.
Hello and welcome to another edition of RCW Spotlight. I'm your host, your role model, Rick Lieb. And with me today, he is the former World Light Heavyweight Champion and pound for pound may be the best wrestler in all of Rubber City Wrestling. And that is why he's put his name into this. And we're going to talk to him about it. But before we do any of that, Spike, how you doing?
I am fantastic, actually.
Looking good, man. I see you brought some props with you. We'll talk about those in a little bit also. And you don't drink, so we're not having any drinks today on the bar. I'll be drinking some Sprite Zero, going the old Cornet route. And, that's not yours.
I have my sister's beverage.
There you go. The Twisted Teas, because me and Ricky Williams have a bet, and basically he's been wanting me to try that. I don't like tea, and I guess it tastes like tea. So he's been wanting me to try that, and so we have a bet on my World Heavyweight Championship match against Marcus Knight coming up next week, and when I win, he owes me money, but if by some fluke Marcus Knight's able to beat me, then I have to do a shot of that. He said 2 shots.
Doesn't smell bad. It smells sugary.
Yeah, but it tastes like tea. Is it lemon at least?
No.
See if I can put lemonade in the cup or something to do that. I really don't like tea. I like lemon tea, but not regular tea. And if that doesn't have lemon in it, then that's not going to make it. I'm not even going to want to try it. Yeah, I really don't. So, that's what our bet is. But anyway, we do have Spike on the show, so I'm going to go ahead and get this interview going. So, in order to do that, we have to pay some bills. But when we come back, I'm going to talk to you about that match right there. See you in 2 minutes and 2 seconds. This Saturday, coming up, your role model Rick Lieb gets a shot, the one and only Spotlight, Marcus Knight. Now, Marcus, I know you've been telling people that you're supposed to get in there and it'll be an easy one for you because I'm overlooking you. But trust me, son, the last person on planet Earth that I'm going to overlook is the Spotlight, Marcus Knight. Now, I know you're a great wrestler. I know this. Matter of fact, like I've told people many times before, you're my favorite wrestler. One of my favorite wrestlers to watch. At least you used to be until you sold your cousin out. To me, I think that's disrespectful. That's your family. But once I take your World Heavyweight Championship from you, you won't have that problem. So everybody make sure you come out here at the Akron Turner Club this Saturday and watch as your role model Rick Lee becomes World Heavyweight Champion one more time. But that's not it. John Potok, I saw your response. I'm not pleased with what you said. So I have a proposition for you. Since you don't want to come out of retirement, why don't you pick anybody that you can find to step in the ring with me in December, on December 14th at the Barley House. I know one thing that you like, because I've known you for a long time, and you like money. And guess what? Son, I have a lot of it. Now, if you want to take on your role model Rick Lee, or if you don't want to take on your role model Rick Lee, maybe you'll find someone that does. But here's the thing. If I beat that someone, then you have to take me on at the next RCW event. Now, would you be willing to do a bet with me? Because I know you're a gambling man. And I know you probably think there's someone out there that you can find that can beat me. But I doubt it. Doesn't even have to be on the RCW roster. Anybody you want to find, I will kick their ass. And then when I'm done, you have to face me one more time. I'll put $10,000 on the line. You put a wrestler on the line. We'll make that bet. You win, you get $10,000. I win, I get to face you at the following RCW event. Let's make that deal, John. Let me hear from you. Don't forget, everybody, get out there this Saturday. Watch me win the World Heavyweight Champion. Dismissed.
Rubber City Wrestling presents A Grave Affair 5, Saturday, October 26th at 6 p.m. at the home of RCW Wrestling, the Akron Turner Club in Talmadge, Ohio. This card will feature matches from your favorite RCW professional wrestlers. Matches like Alexander Crowley and James Lethal from Team Beast in tag team action against John Rossiter and Scotty Stevens of The Way. The Hawaiian Lions defend their tag team belts against the Heavy Metal Heartthrobs. The World Heavyweight Championship is on the line as the Spotlight Marcus Knight defends his belt against your role model Rick Lieb and many more matches. Let's not forget the 3rd annual Yetty Memorial Bunkhouse Stampede Battle Royal. Tickets are on sale now. $20 general admission and $25 front row. For more information, visit us online on X, Facebook, and Instagram. Rubber City Wrestling, real professional wrestling, not that flippy stuff.
RCW Rubber City Wrestling.
Allow me to beg your indulgence for one moment.
This is the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels.
The Mick Foley.
And you are watching
RCW Wrestling from the Rubber City.
Rubber City Wrestling.
Real pro wrestling.
Not the flippy stuff.
Have a nice day. Yeah.
Catch RCW Spotlight Sundays and RCW Global Thursdays only on the RCW Network on YouTube.
Welcome back to RCW Spotlight. Let's pull this out real quick.
Take these off so I can see a little better.
On cameraman, do I got this? Too busy on your phone? There you go. Give me a thumbs up if I'm good. Thank you. Anyway, I gotta call people out sometimes. Yeah. Can't hire good people anymore. On October 26, 2024, Rubber City Wrestling presents A Grave Affair 5. On that card, in the main event, it will be featuring the Yetty Memorial Bunkhouse Stampede Battle Royal. Now, in order to win this Battle Royal, you can throw them over the top rope, which is the normal play, which is why they took the cage away for this, because a lot of people wanted that to come back. You can also pin them or submit them. So, And normally in a battle royal, a guy of your size, and I was just explaining this to Ricky Williams on Thursday, a guy your size, probably not the smartest thing because most battle royals are just over the top. But this is a weapons battle royal. See, it's a bunkhouse stampede. You bring what you have. And, I mean, you brought the trophy. Now explain.
This is the 2023 North Coast Karate Championship weapons category.
Weapons
place
category.
Trophy.
First place. First. Not second. Not third. And
First
it's the
place
weapons category.
in my division.
Yes.
Ironically enough, first place in the next division up from me,
Mm-hmm.
Chris Essex.
Really?
Yep.
I'm not surprised. He's a bad dude also.
I mean, we hang out together, you know?
Yeah. And, me and him have had a past when he was wrestling. But we've since made up. Good friends. Love seeing him around. But yeah.
As far as this goes, like it's not just about the weapons.
No.
Like, I pay attention to social media. Who's in this match?
See, that's the problem. They're not telling me.
Some guy from Erie, Pennsylvania. Never heard of him before. I saw somebody hitting at that goofball AJ Punk.
Really?
Yeah.
So they have some younger guys in there.
I don't know how young he really is. I don't know.
I mean, younger as far as wrestling's concerned.
Yeah.
So,
there's no established talent. Like, where's the challenge? Where's
well, see, now listen.
If it's all of these guys, man, it's going to be a walk in the park.
I believe you're going to have your schizos. You're going to have your butchers. You're going to have, James Lethals. You're going to have, you're going to have some big guys in here. But it's a weapons match. And that's what I was trying to tell Ricky Williams on the show on Thursday. The odds may be in your favor.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully you draw a later number. That way you're able to see what your competition is and get a feel for some of the guys that you don't know. But yeah,
oh, dag nabbit.
Dag nabbit, that's a good one. You can tell you're a dad. You got to say those words instead of what you really mean. But yeah, and then let me move this out of the way. Slide it back behind me. And get this over here. Put that next to that. All right. Now, if you'd like to hold that up real quick, show everybody what trophy.
Oh, is this the?
That is what you're going for right there. And that would look really nice in your house, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, look at that.
Put those things together
right next to each other.
And they're both weapons. Basically, if you think about it, it's like winning again in the weapons category.
Yeah.
It's the one match, I'll tell you right now, I've been accused of allegedly using weapons in a match, but I'm not signing up for this match. And I'll tell you why. I'm not no expert in weapons. You know what I'm saying? And so, it's...
I wouldn't necessarily classify myself as an expert. I'll just tell you that.
That trophy right there qualifies you as an expert.
There's nobody else in RCW that can do what I can do with a weapon.
Get out of here. That trophy right there, you're trying to undersell you so that people don't play it. I get what you're doing. You don't want people... Yeah, okay, yeah, you're really not that good. I mean, you just look kind of good and was able to luck out and get a trophy. We'll go with that one then, yeah. Whatever. All right. So, I gotta say, there's gonna be... This is the main event, so they're not throwing just a bunch of these little... I don't even know... some of these rookies aren't even going to get in there. You really think they're going to make it? But we're being promised, and this is what they keep telling me to push. We're being promised surprise guests or surprise wrestlers from around that people know.
Well, the thing is, and that's surprises don't sell tickets.
No, I know that. That's what I said. I'm like, let us know.
Like this, and I've been saying it since the day I came back to RCW. This is a business. And everybody in the back, no matter whether you like each other or you hate each other, you have to start treating it like a business. This isn't about your feelings. It's not about your feelings. This is a combat sport. Get in.
Where you fit in. Oh, sorry. Great song.
Win if you can. Make your money. That's what this is about. Winner makes more money.
Yes. In order to be a winner, though, you have to take it serious.
Right. And that brings me to this. That's a good.
Well, no. Here's the thing, real quick. I got that, and we'll go ahead with the dress code in a minute. But it starts with your physical. You're in the gym all the time. Animal, who used to wrestle, was in the gym all the time. Vinny DiMarzo was always in the gym. I'm always in the gym. Freaking, you have wrestlers that
You seen Harley's socials, man?
Harley is always in the gym.
Time.
Yes, Harley's always in the gym. John Rossiter, anybody. First of all, you can't even make it in the way if you're not in the gym. Oh, that's why I'm happy to say that
congratulations,
Scotty Stevens,
Harley T. Morris.
Oh yeah,
light heavyweight champion.
Yes.
I haven't seen. I didn't get a chance to congratulate him personally.
You haven't been on since? Oh shoot!
That was at the Art of War. I wasn't.
Oh yeah, because for some reason, and we just aired that match this past Thursday. We just had that match this past Thursday. For some reason, you weren't even on the card.
Yeah.
You had to come in there and demand a match. That's ridiculous. See, to me, that's disrespectful. Now, you in the main event, that makes sense. You not being on the card did not make sense. And I just have to say it, man. And I've already said it. I'm going to be picking this weekend. You are my choice to win this thing. And I might put money on this, so don't let me down. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for miters.
It's a good bet. I win more than I lose anyway.
Yes, you do. And I've been in the ring with you. Anybody that thinks, oh, well, you know, these smaller guys are... No. There's a reason why we have a weight class. Because a lot of us can't keep up with these smaller guys. You saw what happened when and I'm not even trying to put him over, but Alexander Crowley, I lose what? 15 pounds, 20 pounds to wrestle him? I couldn't keep up with him then.
He's not even that fast.
No. That's what I'm saying. You're faster than him. Die Hard's faster than him. Harley T. Morris, stronger than him. I mean, it just depends on how you're doing this. I knew I was stronger than him, but once I dropped all that weight, it kind of affected a lot of things, including my shoulder popped out. Didn't help me. So, my idea is stay in my weight class. I'm good. But that's what people understand. Like, there was a movie about amateur wrestling.
Vision Quest.
Thank you. Starring Matthew Modine. It's called Vision Quest. And the idea for Matthew Modine in that movie, he was a heavyweight who was trying to cut weight to become a light heavyweight. Basically, I can't remember the division's names, but he was trying to lose weight. And when asked, why would you want to lose weight? Isn't the goal to be in the weight class that you're in? And he's like, no, the truth is the best wrestler is in that weight class. And so...
I feel like it's a matter of perspective.
It is, because when Kurt Angle was a heavyweight, there's no way the light heavyweights are better than him. Kurt Angle was a... Oh, wait. He was a light heavyweight.
He's a lightweight. Wrestled in the heavyweight division as a lightweight.
That's right. Brock Lesnar was a super heavy because he weighed over the 200 and something pound limit almost.
The amateur weight classes change all the time.
I know they do, and it drives me absolutely nuts. Because I would be in one division in school.
It used to be 103, 112, 116, 125, 135, and so on. And now it's like...
Now it's so jumbled, it's crazy.
Now it's like 103, 105, 108, 110, yes. 113. Like,
all right, for example,
just keep...
my son Riot wrestles. And when he's wrestling, you do a weight class, then you got to stand basically by this wall, and then they put everybody's name in the tournament. And I'm just like looking at this like, are you kidding me? Like, these weight classes are this close together now? It's not like it used to be.
Not for nothing, but I'm more of a fan of like the old school NWA way of
They had one.
filling out the weight classes.
They had the junior world champion.
Well, no, they had there was a point in time where they had there was like a list like this.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But they didn't have a max. They didn't have a minimum weight for each weight class. They had a maximum weight. So like the middle, they didn't have like cruiserweight. It was called like middleweight, right? And it was like 180 pounds and under. So if you were a featherweight or a bantamweight or a middleweight, you could compete for the middleweight championship.
Oh wow.
And the NWA heavyweight championship, the World Heavyweight Championship, Sweet Charlotte, 10 pounds of gold.
I know what you're talking about.
Did not have a limitation at all. It was the only one in that entire system that anybody could challenge for, and I think that is a much better setup because the title should be competed for by the premier athletes.
Well, I mean,
the belt is the trophy. The title is what you want.
No. The belt is what you've won. The title is what's on the belt.
Yeah, the
title reads, and we're talking about that belt right there. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, and he's back on his phone, so I'll grab it. Okay. So, I'm going to explain this because I have to do this all the time. All right. What I'm holding here is a belt or a trophy. It's a championship belt. The title that this belt reads is World Heavyweight Champion. So if I'm the champion, my title is World Heavyweight Champion. But what I'm holding is a belt.
And that's what I meant.
Okay.
The
I have to explain this to a lot of people. I know me and you've already agreed on this before, so I'm just saying that, you got other stuff on your mind. You might have worded it a little bit wrong.
As for everything else, we go back to the idea that this is a business.
Mm-hmm.
I've been back for what, over a year.
Yeah, and
I've seen, and I have to say it. I hate this. I hate the fact that a previous RCW World Heavyweight Champion wore tennis shoes to the ring. He did. You know who I'm talking about. You couldn't tell because a lot of people couldn't tell because he was wearing shin and instep guards. They're not called kick pads. He wore shin and instep guards.
I don't like them anyway.
He wore shin and instep guards over top of them, but he was absolutely wearing Nike Jordans to the ring. And that drives me nuts. And I've been seeing it a lot. Guys wearing compression leggings. That's underwear, guys. That's not professional. That's not wrestling gear. It's underwear. If it's real tree stuff, like some of you 16-year rookies, you know who I'm talking about. If it's real tree and it's got the freaking lines that look like it has a fly, like a pair of underwear, it's not wrestling gear. This is wrestling gear. These are Trace knee pads. These are the exact same brand that Ric Flair and Triple H and Chris Jericho wear. They're $25. I didn't buy these for $5 at Walmart.
I will say I can't wear those because they cut off circulation on my legs. But mine are also good ones. They're not Walmart ones either. So I get mine at Dick's Sporting Goods or online.
These are professional wrestling boots. These will run you about $250 after shipping from a website called worldwrestlingwear.com. Thank you, Chaz Taylor, for the recommendation because that's the reason why I bought these boots from that place. And I've had these. So how long ago was that he came out here for?
Man,
he was here for like a week and we were training. That's when he told me about the website.
5 or 6 years ago. So
and
they're still in
I wear them every show.
I was just about to ask if you just got those. You clean them?
Yeah.
They look nice, man. They're
try to clean them too much, because some guys, some promoters, they like to see that your boots are actually used. So I don't want them pristine, but I want them presentable.
Oh, I wash mine. Mine have to be pristine. I'm not gonna lie to you, but
but your boots are black.
No, they're pink, black and pink.
If you can spend $200 on a pair of Jordans to wear to the ring, you can spend $200 on a pair of boots to wear to the ring.
I can't wear these to the ring.
I mean, I wouldn't. Those look like collector's items.
They are.
Is that an Aerosmith logo on your shoes?
What? No, that's the. Oh yeah, that is The old Jordans had it. Yeah.
It looked like the Aerosmith logo for a
I always
second.
keep it together.
Again, this is professional wrestling.
Yes.
We are professionals. This is also a business. Dress like you mean business. Dress like you're here to compete. Because I'm tired of seeing this stuff. And if you come into that, if you get into that ring with me and you're wearing tennis shoes and underwear, I'm throwing you out. Like that.
I'm having a proud moment. Let me tell you something. I've been preaching this for a long time.
And if you don't think I can, ask the heck was his name? That dude that I wrestled.
I don't know. You probably.
It was just on Global on Thursday.
Oh,
I forgot his name. I feel bad. I usually don't forget names.
Trevor Amir. I'm trying to think of the match now. Yeah.
That sleeper hold, that's a star point choke. Ask him how it felt, because I'll put you in it.
So wait a minute, I called it a dragon sleeper. Was I wrong?
Yes.
Star point choke. You got to teach me these things. Looked like a dragon sleeper from the angle I had.
No, it's from the side.
Okay.
Take this hand and drive it right into their neck.
Okay. But you didn't have it on the, so it was still legal.
Oh no, it would be illegal if I was on the trachea.
Right.
It's modified. I got it.
So you figured it out, and man, it knocked him out cold. And then the referee was like, "I think he's dead." He kept on lifting. He got so worried about him that he forgot about the match. And I'm like, me and Ricky Williams like, is he fighting it?
These guys, they want to come in. They want to be part of the brotherhood. You haven't earned it. You don't even have enough respect to dress properly. And then you want to go online and you call us your brothers. We're not your brothers. We're not. I'm sorry. You can call me your brother when you put in the work that I put in, that Harley puts in, that Rick puts in, that Marcus Knight puts in, because we work hard. We've paid a lot of dues and spent a lot of money and a lot of time in this business, and you all need to be taking it just as seriously as we do. I've been saying it from the beginning.
My robe cost me $1,000. You understand? My boots, same place. So, so shout out to Chaz Taylor again for getting me them, and getting a bunch of us hip to that place. Yeah. And so the boots, I tell place.
everywhere I go, I tell everybody, like, oh, where'd you get your boots? WorldWrestlingWear.com. Saying it again, that's the second time I've said it on this show. I'll say it probably say it one more time before the end of the before the end of the program.
My trunks, actually Terrence Knight told me he hit me and Kenny Collins up to go in and get them. We both like that design on it. We both got the same trunks. It's like, who cares? We got different colors. Don't get me wrong, but
And that's the other thing. The gear, custom gear, real gear, real wrestling tights or wrestling trunks. I'm seeing it way too much. You got guys wearing those stupid baggy shorts.
Crowley, I'm gonna say it. Now, I get it. Those are custom. But, man, Crowley, the Rogue, they both look like they're wearing a miniskirt. Oh, wait. No. I know
Crowleys are better than the trash bag.
No.
With the mud flap girls on the
side.
No,
I know what you're talking about. I know exactly who you're talking about. I know the tag team you're talking about. Did I say tag team?
It's more than one person.
No, I'm messing
that are wearing these things.
I mess with Crowley, but his are professional. I mess with the Rogue, but his are professional. You know what I'm saying? It's like those things that they got, those are actually
I'll give Crowley props. His look cool.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. Like, the first time I saw those, I stay away from him in the locker room because we're likely
we have different locker rooms than them.
We're likely to get into a fight, so I stay
there's 4 different locker rooms broke down. You've got the self-proclaimed good guys, and then you've got the area where they do the camera work, and then you got the area where they have the alleged bad guys, and then you got our locker room, which is the superstars. And we go back there, and of course there's like champagne and caviar if we want it, but we don't drink before matches. But after our celebration, we can have whatever we want. Excuse me. Anyway, this is 6 days away.
Yeah.
Are you nervous?
No.
Not at all? Man, you're going in there with some Titans, man. But you know what? Again, it's your kind of match. And it's going to be proof, because in my opinion, pound for pound, he might be the best wrestler in the world today right now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to say, I mean, you're the biggest star in RCW. We all know that. Anybody that's got a brain knows that.
Can we also talk about the fact, isn't the winner of this match supposed to get a title shot?
Usually the winner of this match gets a shot at any belt he wants, yes. And so I believe that that's part of the plan. Hey, you know what? Just because you're what I say you are doesn't mean the new GOAT isn't on the horizon. But you and Harley would put on one hell of a match.
Oh, who said that if I got the title shot that I was going to use it on the light heavyweight title?
Oh, after I beat Marcus?
It says any championship you want. It does not say as long as you make weight.
Okay, hey, you know what? You can hold it for the whole 2 months until you don't make weight for the next event. It's still on your record.
And I'm going to go on record as saying this right now. After things that occurred within RCW recently, the World Heavyweight Championship deserves the best possible competition that you can find for it right now.
Yeah, and it's going to get it when I take it on October 26th, because I will duck no contenders.
I have full confidence that you are going to win.
Thank you.
But regardless of the winner, the next challenger needs to be the best possible challenger for that championship. And the one after that, and the one after that, and the one after that.
I've
That's
offered.
the way it needs to be.
I've
That's what it
offered.
needs.
I've offered John Potok a shot at my belt after I win it.
Just how many times have you been to have you been in the locker room and people are sitting on their hands for the World Heavyweight Championship? I've heard it.
What do you mean? Wait a minute, tell me.
Have you not paid attention to some of these championship matches?
Oh, you mean the crowd?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, come on, they're not even involved. Like, all right, first of all, when I'm in the ring, because I can speak for myself, and I'll let you speak for yourself afterwards, because I'm sure it's probably the same. When I'm in the ring, I can't hear anything but all them fans cheering my name and wishing me the victory. And you know, they love me out there, and they're loud. But no, every one of my matches, the crowd is so loud. You should have heard them screaming at John Potok how much they hated him.
Oh, yeah, I heard all about it.
Right,
I
was
heard
sick,
all about
man.
it. I had friends that were there.
And they were so mad at him when he had that
Shame on
referee
you, John Potok.
turn and hit me in the face.
Rude.
And honestly, guy's an MMA fighter, and he's also a boxer, man. And I wasn't expecting him to do that after I killed a wasp on his face. And I expected a thank you, and he did. I'm not going to lie. I was loopy, and that's how John was able to steal that win from me.
It's just bad manners.
Bad manners. And I've heard your matches, man. They're freaking crowd. They love you out there. They can't help but cheer you on.
It's Rubber City Wrestling. Akron is my town.
Right. I mean, stars. I guess we're being told that we need to wrap it up on this part.
Oh, yeah, we got one more segment to do.
Yeah, we do. But, okay, so here's the deal. Now we'll put this one up. This is the match you're in, man. It's the main event. So, Rubber City Wrestling.
I didn't realize they were different.
October 26th, a grave affair. And right there, the Yetty Invitational. Bunkhouse Stampede Battle Royal. It's a memorial for Yetty, who used to wrestle for us. Big giant, man. Wonderful guy. And Akron Turner Club, that's at 547 Monroe Falls Road in Talmadge, Ohio. Doors open at 5 p.m. Bell time will be at 6 p.m. Tickets are on sale online, so I'm sharing it all the time. Just go to my page on Facebook or on Twitter, X, whatever, and check it out. We are trying to sell these tickets. They're going to be great. I shouldn't say we're trying to sell them because they've been going, but
Let's get a shot of these together because you're going to see this a lot. You see this a lot.
Yeah, I want you to cut
in all my promos.
Cut a promo.
My trophy case behind me every day.
Remember when the Rogue used to do it with his little trophies, like third place trophies that he had all over there, and then he steals a win against me by cheating? I remember that. Anyway, Who knows? Maybe he'll show up and be in the match. I doubt it, but always a possibility. We're looking for, they're telling me these surprises. They're not telling me who the surprises are. So maybe next week, since we're doing a show on Saturday, I'll do a guessing game. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and take a commercial break. When we come back, going to take your questions.
Rubber City Wrestling presents A Grave Affair 5, Saturday, October 26th at 6 p.m. at the home of RCW Wrestling, the Akron Turner Club in Talmadge, Ohio. This card will feature matches from your favorite RCW professional wrestlers. Matches like Alexander Crowley and James Lethal from Team Beast in tag team action against John Rossiter and Scotty Stevens of The Way. The Hawaiian Lions defend their tag team belts against the Heavy Metal Heartthrobs. The World Heavyweight Championship is on the line as the Spotlight Marcus Knight defends his belt against your role model, Rick Lieb, and many more matches. Let's not forget the 3rd annual Yetty Memorial Bunkhouse Stampede Battle Royal. Tickets are on sale now. $20 general admission and $25 front row. For more information, visit us online on X, Facebook, and Instagram. Rubber City Wrestling. Real professional wrestling. Not that flippy stuff.
Let me help you out of your chair, Grandma. Grandma.
Hey, what up? This is Jay Music.
Hey, man, it's Randall from Clerks.
And you're watching Rubber City Wrestling. Real pro wrestling, not that flippy stuff.
Rubber City. Isn't that what they call James Franco's bedroom? Guy orders condoms by the pallet.
Snoogans.
Would you like to see your commercial aired on both RCW Spotlight and RCW Global? Contact us on social media at facebook.com/Rubber City Wrestling, Instagram at Rubber City Wrestling, or email us at the RCW Network at gmail.com.
Welcome back to RCW Spotlight. Well, fans, it's that time of the show again. You've got questions?
We've got answers.
Now, if you'd like for us to answer your question on the air, feel free to write us at x.com/Wrestling
Rubber.
Yes, sir. Well, you do that so much better than the other idiots that I'm forced to sit here with.
I project and I have energy.
Exactly. All right, this has been a great show so far. A little long, but great show.
Confidence and conviction. Very important.
So during
if I don't believe me, they're not going to believe me.
During the last commercial break, we got reprimanded a little bit about how long we take. Not that we cared, but we will try and answer these questions quicker than normal if possible.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead. We got 3 questions there. Let's see what they are.
All right, question number 1. This comes to us from Gary J. in Canton, Ohio.
Canton. All right.
What is your favorite hardcore style match in wrestling history? I'm assuming they gave us this one because we're talking about.
Yeah, the Bunkhouse Stampede one. It's a good one. Makes sense. Good question, I guess. Even if it's from a local Ohio idiot. My favorite match, hardcore style. Favorite match.
Let him go first because he hates hardcore wrestling.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it per se. I would say the Bunkhouse Stampede, but unfortunately Dusty Rhodes won all those if we're not talking RCW.
Yeah.
I really liked the hardcore match I was in with Danny England because I beat him completely. Like I showed that big man who the boss was. But we're talking other feds. I'm trying to really think. I have to go with just the old school steel cage match. And the reason why is because, like you said, I'm not a big fan of hardcore matches, but I've always loved steel cage matches. And even though the outcome wasn't the way I wanted it, that Tully Blanchard versus Magnum TA match, if you haven't seen it, man, you don't know what you're missing. And that was one of my favorites, And then, of course, Don Morocco versus Jimmy Superfly Snuka. Neither one of those ended the way I want, I don't think. Oh, no, I think Morocco won that match.
Oh, yeah, because that was for the Intercontinental title, and Jimmy Snuka was never Intercontinental champion.
There you go. All right. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say a regular steel cage match. And a runner-up, I'll go ahead and say the Texas bull rope match where they had the bull rope. And I like that one. For that one, I got to You got to ring the bell. Don't smear the autographs though, because it's autographed. There you go. That's autographed by Black Bart and Sam Houston. So, all right, go ahead.
So mine's a tie for first place between Royal Rumble 2000.
That was a hardcore one.
Street Fight.
No.
Triple H versus Mick Foley for the World Wrestling Federation Championship.
Okay.
Didn't think Triple H was going to be able to hang
with
Mick Foley like that, but oh my God, was that a hell of a match. Second is once again Mick Foley versus Edge. Hardcore rules at, I don't remember what WrestleMania it was at, but it was WrestleMania when Edge speared Mick Foley off the ring apron through the flaming table at ringside.
That was pretty cool.
Oh, and just the
He
whole
took that over the Rock, bashing his head in with a chair 750 times. I don't even know how many times. It was like 11 or something. I got a headache watching it. That one was crazy.
If I had to pick a runner-up, I really dig a lot of the ladder matches.
Yeah, those are pretty cool too. I'm not a big fan of them.
And I can't pick just one because it seems like every time they have one, they're just trying to outdo the last one, and it just goes crazy.
I was in a TLC match. Not gonna lie. The ladders it's in the ring.
Yeah.
Okay, so people are like, well, it's not the tallest ladder in the world. You can get up on an 8-foot ladder, 10-foot ladder, whatever it was. But what they don't understand is it's in the ring. The ring is shaking. So you're on a wobbly ladder, walking up this thing, and the ring is 3.5 feet high.
Right.
So, I mean...
Wrestling mats are not a stable...
No, it's wood, guys, on metal. They got a little tiny carpet padding on it. Fall on your carpet. And fall on your floor in your living room if you have a carpet.
Anybody that's ever been in any type of combat sport training facility, the mats they have on the floor,
they're not.
That's what we have, and they are not stable. For put a ladder on one of them things one time. Let me know how it goes.
Okay. Exactly.
And then the canvas is soft, and then and if it's not on right, it could shift, and the whole thing will fall down. It's dangerous. It's real dangerous. You don't realize how dangerous a ladder match is until you understand the mechanics of a wrestling ring.
Starcade. Roddy Piper versus Craig the Hammer Valentine. Dog collar chain match.
Oh yeah.
That might be another one. It's got to be up in there.
I got one more for you, and we'll move on to the next question.
Okay.
Because you said Roddy Piper.
Yes.
Roddy Piper, Gold Dust, the Hollywood Backlot Brawl.
Gold Dust hit him with a car. Oh wait, one more. Fit Finley versus they should have given us this question. Fit Finley versus Lord Steven Regal in the parking lot fight.
Oh.
They were putting heads through windshields. That was the craziest match. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's too many. It wasn't, and also it wasn't a match, but when Kevin Nash threw Rey Mysterio like a lawn dart right into the freaking trailer.
Oh yeah.
That was what the heck? If he would have stuck to that, it would have been perfect.
You don't realize how small Rey Mysterio is until you see somebody just fling him like that.
Yeah, but you also don't realize how tall Kevin Nash is tall. All right, let's go. Next question. Good question, man. Made us have to think.
All right. This one comes from Fred R. in Talmadge, Ohio. Who is your favorite modern wrestler to watch that's not on RCW? This could be I'm guessing big time or independent.
So we could do it both.
Yeah.
Okay, so big time, as they call it, on TV, or does Ring of Honor count as big time?
Yeah, I'd say so. They have the budget.
I'd say Shane Taylor. I trained him, or at least I'm one of his trainers, and you know, he's like my big
We
little
like-
brother.
Really go in tiers. Because like I have like an answer for like different levels.
Yeah, I mean, no, because if you got more, you can answer more than once. It doesn't have to really be considered a tier. So like, but if it has to be somebody that's like right in there that looks like he's gonna be making that push, Shane Taylor's the one I'm cheering on for.
Right.
I really want to see him do good. If it's somebody like in WWE or AEW or something like that, I just and I've pushed them before, and I'll say it again. The what are they? FTR.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys are modern day Arn and Tully, and they need to be appreciated more. And when they cut a promo, they don't have to swear. And that can go for a couple people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, so they can still be adults, cut a promo, but still be over, baby or heel.
Austin Aries told me once that you shouldn't swear in a. You shouldn't have to swear in a professional wrestling promo because it actually makes you sound less intelligent.
It does. Austin Aries
He's
another
like, if
good
you have
one.
to say shit, he's like, say poop.
Austin Aries another
He's
good
like,
one.
it's funny and it still gets your point
You
across.
hear me?
Yeah.
Austin Aries another good
Boy, I
one.
love that guy.
Oh, and Eli Drake or whatever the hell he calls himself.
LA
now.
Knight.
LA
Yeah.
Knight, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I cut a promo the other day on John and Marcus over here, and as I was doing it, I said, because I always say, let me talk to you for a second, you know. But as I'm saying it, I'm like, oh gosh, people are going to think I'm trying to steal from you.
Right.
You know, but no, I mean, I'm always like, let me talk to you for a second. You know, so, it's like, oh gosh.
All right, so I'm gonna break this down just a little bit. So to me, there's tiers to professional wrestling. There's your mainstream, which is WWE
I got some
and
indie
AEW.
guys too, but right now do your mainstream. Don't go to your indie chat.
NXT, Ring of Honor, and NWA are still big time, but they're like one tier down from the main guys. Okay, that's very important. And then below that, you have indie wrestling, and I'll put any indie promotion across the board is on the same level. I don't care how big their bank account is. That is an absolute fact. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Absolute fact. Actually, all
right, so WWE and AEW, I don't watch AEW, so it's WWE. Cody Rhodes, and you know, there's another one, and you know who I'm gonna say.
Randy
I say
Orton?
it every time. It's CM Punk.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
It's been that way since 2004. It's gonna be that way till he retires. Sorry, not sorry.
Okay. Yeah, and there would have to be
right.
Eli
If
Drake.
I have to pick an
Sean
AEW
Walker.
wrestler, Bryan Danielson.
Can he just retire?
I don't know if he's actually retired or not. I know he just lost the world title, but that's...
What about Edge? Or Christian? Are they still wrestling? If Christian's still wrestling, throw him in my list too. You know.
Yes, they are.
And Edge for that matter.
I don't
Always
think
like that.
I don't think Edge should have gone to AEW. I think it was
No,
a
I don't
mistake.
think so either. But you know, it is what it is.
But if I had to pick a favorite in AEW, it's Bryan Danielson.
What about TNA?
TNA is on like that next tier down.
See, that's sad because it should have been that next year.
Gotta pick. There's two, because I know one of them. I'm friends with him on Facebook. So first is Nick Nemeth.
Yeah, of course.
Graduate of Kent State University. Fantastic professional wrestler. And the other is Jordan Grace.
Oh yeah. She a tough SOB.
Her ring work is just fantastic.
And she cares about her look and everything.
I've watched it steadily improve. Like I started following her career right when RCW first launched, actually. And I've been following her ever since because that was right when she first got started.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and real quick on the indies. Got a couple guys. First things first, Mercurio, who I just wrestled out in Vegas.
Yeah.
Fantastic young wrestler. He'll be on the rise soon. Hopefully he gets good. I can't read that. I'll read it when we're done. Thanks. And then after that, we got also with that on the indies, not RCW, is a guy named Steve Michaels, who I swear to you, I told him, I was like, you need to change your name to Slam Hayward because he looks exactly like Cam Hayward from the Pittsburgh Steelers. And guess what? He's born in Chicago. Guess where his dad used to play? Cam Hayward's dad used to play in Chicago. I'm just saying, and dude admitted he was adopted. I'm not trying to say it. I'm saying it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Slam Hayward. That's my guy right there. So you got those two right there, and then one other person that's down right now in Miami, Florida, and that's Royce Adams. It's Brian Adams' son, and good kid. Got the chance to hang out with him a lot in Vegas, and he was picking my brain. And any kid that wants to learn is on my. It's great in my side.
All right. So the next tier down, NXT, Ring of Honor, NWA. NWA is on the come up, which is fantastic.
I keep NWA up there too, but I don't really know anybody that's on there right now.
EC3.
Besides him.
And Tom Latimer. Tom Latimer is so good. Dude,
who's the world champion now?
Tom Latimer.
Okay, he's the one that just beat him. He's got a good look. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen him wrestle yet, but he's got a good look to him.
And then the Indies, there's two choices. And if you follow me on Facebook, you already know this answer because you see me tag them. Every time somebody's like, oh, who should we book for our shows? The Ultra Star Ashton Day, and he's real, he's raw, he's the MF and draw, August R12.
Oh yeah, of course, August. That's like my nephew, man. I mean, I've known that kid since he was, yeah.
Always the Full Impact Pro World Heavyweight Champion, putting the world back in World Champion, by the way.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of embarrassed I forgot him.
You should.
I get a chop.
He was just in Cleveland too, man. Come on.
Yeah, he didn't even come over and say hi.
Are you ready for number 3?
Yeah, let's do our last one. We gotta get out of here.
Hey,
role model guy, huh? Yes, my favorite question from him. And that
Spike, mate.
And that Spike is why you're my favorite guest. So anyway, we're gonna get out of here for Spike's. I almost got to St. James.
Oh, don't do that.
No more government names. Spike Ronan. For Spike Ronan, I am your role model, Rick Leap, saying join us again next week for another edition. Oh, actually, join us Saturday for a special game day edition of RCW Spotlight. Salute.